Okay, I just watched Fox News. They just reported their intention to make sure that we don't get along. Basically, it's a report. If you can connect the dots on what they're actually saying, they're talking about security and how do we prevent that. And basically, they have to make everybody angry with each other. Otherwise, if everybody starts talking with each other, they may gang up on us. So we got to make sure that they hate each other so that they never gang up together, because when they gang up, that's when the threat really happens. Individually, apparently, we're not powerful, but apparently, if we all get together, we're a really big threat. And reported on Fox News. And that's what they're saying. We need to make sure people don't get together in groups. Because when we form as groups, we are too powerful. And then they can't take over us and do whatever the hell they want to us. If they said it on Fox News, I can't believe they actually said it, and I don't even know if anybody actually seen them say it on TV. But I'll put a link below and see if you can read between the lines. They're basically saying as long as the public does not get along, as long as we don't form in groups, then they can control us. But if we form in groups, they lose all control. And you've seen that with the G20. We were in a big group, but we weren't a big enough group. And there was a lot of weapons involved. So, you take away our ability to go and protest peacefully at a G20 and not hear us there. We'll form groups on the internet when you're not looking. You people really need to wake up. News media that, you don't even know what you're saying. That's the best part about WikiLeaks, is the reaction. Because these people will put their foot in their mouth all the time, all the time. And that's where, my philosophy in life is people tell you exactly who they are if you're listening to what they say. And they'll tell you what they believe in. And as soon as you hear somebody come up with a really wild belief, that's what they actually believe. And then they work real hard at creating that. And if they're really going to say that, the best security is to make sure that we are not forming groups, what do you think that means? Do you not think that means that it's been a design for us all not to get along, for us all to hate each other, for us all to be within chaos so that we don't, we're fighting against each other, creating the chaos, that they can control chaos so much better than organized civil people. This was a really interesting news thing. Take a look at it. Peace out.